What is going on, IK fam? BN, I'm back again today. We're here to risk it to get that biscuit, and I'm excited because I have been wanting to make this updated video for a while on a spending guide. Because I got this question, someone asked this to me in a comment saying, and I can't remember the individual's name. I have to use gender neutral words because I know that's a little more proficient. And they asked if my opinion on spending has changed for where I see value in one area or the other, compared to the first video I made. So I want to cover that today, and before we get started, as always, if you guys enjoy the content, sub to the channel, go ahead and click that notification bell to get updates on when we have new videos coming out. There's always a couple, at least every week. So without further ado, let me dive in. We're just going to do a recap real quick on some of the other areas, and then we'll get to some of the new things, because there is some new things that have been added, and then we're going to dive into the really kind of chunk of it all, which is special bundles. So let's start out with Gem Shop. Now, you've always heard me talk about how much value I personally put on green gems, and more importantly, VIP. And that is because once you hit VIP 10, which really everyone should be going for, because of the most important thing that you get from that exclusive chest, or the daily one, which is the Philosopher's Stone, right? If you tag on that, along with hitting your 100 activity point daily chest from your missions, right, you get 2 Philosopher's Stones a day. This means that across a 9-day period, 9 times 2 is 18, you can then do 2 9 pulls every 9 days. This means that you can do a 9 pull on day 5 and then day 9. This is extremely big because it gives you a consistent denominator amount of pulls that you're going to just line up throughout that period. And then you add on additional Philosopher's Stones that you can get from there, right? And you're sitting pretty, right? It is good increased value. In addition to that, you also get the bonuses from VIP 10, right? I just hit VIP 10 on my main yesterday or the day before. It's great, right? Now, yes, I have spent a little bit of money, but for me, the way that I spend is probably different, or maybe different than how other people spend, right? Because for me, really low spending. I never spent a lot in any mobile games I've ever played, right? I've only ever spent $20, which was in Rise of Kingdoms across almost my 3-year time playing that game. So when people who know me hear me saying, oh yeah, I'm spending some money, they're like, wow, this is kind of uncharacteristic of you, boss. And it is. But like I said, I just feel IK has some good potential right now, and especially with them announcing a server service coming up, right, there's things to look forward to. So with VIP 10, right, you get the dragon speed up, you get the research, the building speed up. VIP 11 to me, right, is really the nice sweet spot after 10, because that's when you get the upper AP limit, the upper SP limit, right? You get the dwelling production for better gold, you get better resource gathering, right? There's some really nice perks once you hit VIP 11. Right, then you get to VIP 12, right, you get the immortal attack, right, this is now going to be factoring in helping you do more cities, it's going to help you do advance farther in Well of Time, do better gnomes, do better gnome bosses, troop training speed, wounded healing speed, right, these are going to give you more refreshes on average, right, so there's great value here. And then we get into VIP 13, right, which is now going into more immortal bonuses, dragon upgrade speed, you get research and building upgrade speed, gathering, dwelling, I mean, it looks prettier, right? And then you get the next big AP and SP limits, right? Which is now just giving you more action points per day, more SP per day, right? So you can start getting more of those XP scrolls from all the time, raids. And again, right, you're getting more production. And then finally we get to VIP 15, right, which is great. You get the upper limit for research speed, for building speed, resource gathering, troop training, right? You get the immortals, the dragon upgrade speeds, which are great. And then you just get the general, each RSS production building upgrade. So again, they look really good when you start getting to those higher limits. With that being said, that's why I really value VIP a lot in this game, mainly because I just think that that's really where a lot of the value is right now, compared to how you might focus spending in other games. But let's go through each tab again. So you have Gem Shop. Again, I think buying each of these one time is still fantastic, just for the double value that you get. Then, let's look at Growth Fund. Growth Fund, as we've talked about before, really should only be bought at like level 28, 30, just because then you're getting over 50% of the value that you get from the total amount of gems for once you hit level 40 to get all of them for the $10 value. Now, it doesn't mean you can't buy it before. I just personally think there could be some other buys that are better for your $10 investment than getting Growth Fund immediately. Then we get to Kingdom Supply. As an example of where to spend $10, 30-day gem supply is an immediate no-brainer, 100% no-brainer. Mainly because from Kingdom Supply, this is a new recent addition from one of the previous patches, where they now have attached a passive bonus onto each of the Kingdom Supply buys that you can get. 5% upgrade speed for 30-day gem supply, 10% resource gathering on 7-day speed up, and 10% gold, right? These are probably the best 3 that you can really get, right? If you still need more resources, of course, dive into those. But the first 3 are really the most important, with priority really going to like 30-day gem 1, 7-day gold 2, and then I would say speed up 3. But given the 10% gathering speed bonus that is just added, I would now put 7-day supply really at 2 and then probably gold at 3, but it could be interchangeable just depending on your position. And then, right, we can go ahead and get into special... let me get to daily deals. Daily deals still has great value, especially if you're looking at the just doing... even if you did each of them once, right? Let's say that. You get 20 mystery pearls. Let me just try and say some solid English here by pronunciating words correctly. And then it gets you 20 of those. So you can then do an epic immortal chest, right? You spend $6 for a free epic, well, not a free, but for an epic unlock. That's great value, right? And then if you do it every day and you're getting the 20, that gets you 20 epic immortal shards, right? You're going to be able to upgrade any of these 4 epic immortals up pretty well. Then let's get to special bundles. As we've talked about before, Head Start is a no-brainer buy, right? This should probably be the very first buy, even if you're free to play and you're only ever going to spend $5 for the entirety of however long you play this game. This is the number one first purchase you should get just to get the permanent building queue unlocked. Because if you add that along with your contract builder, right, which you can get from your alliance shop for alliance credits, which if you have an active alliance, right, you'll actually be still gaining more credits than the amount it costs to use it per day, right? It's 1,800, which eventually once you start getting up there, right, you can have 3 building queues going on all the time, right? So much great value there. Then let's take a look at really where my value has started to tend to, which is to the Grand Promotion chests, right? The reason I think Grand Promotion has fantastic value is for a few reasons, right? Some people might value that, look at them as being overvalued, but you get 12.5k gems just from spending the $100. You get 12.5k VIP for spending the $100, right? So in total, if you used everything to VIP, that's 25k VIP you could put that into. If you look at the $100 chest, you get 25k for the first purchase, but then it drops off, and I think it comes out to like 16.5, 17k green gems that you would get for the next $100 bundle. Most of these now, from what we're seeing, even after you make the first purchase on the $100 bundle, it looks like you're still getting 125 of the 100 VIP points, right? So even after you do the Grand Promotion, if you wait the day for reset, you most likely, from what I've seen, are still going to get the same 25k investment that you could still put back into VIP, right? You'll get the 12.5k VIP plus the 12.5k green gems from buying another $100 bundle. So I still think this is fantastic value in my opinion, right? If you're looking for how to get the most bang for your buck going into VIP. Even if you're just looking to upgrade Immortals, right? At the moment, you can only do Charles, Baldwin, and then Genghis Khan, right? Those are the only $300 bundles that you can do until they eventually add more, which I'm sure they will. And I know at the moment, each of the bundles go for 20 days, and then after the 60-day period when Baldwin ends, there's nothing else after that. I also hope that they end up adding more epic Immortal $100 bundles after 60 days, or they just put Charles, Genghis, and Baldwin on a rotation, right? So each one just goes for 20 days, and then it comes back until, hopefully, they add more. Now, after these, what really would you buy next, right? How do you value what to get? Well, I think Immortals are by far the most important. Leveling your city is by far the most important, right? Those are two really hard things, and I kind of redundantly said that twice, but I think doing something like Immortal promotion, right, if you want to get some Philo stones, I think doing Head Start is fantastic, especially if you max buy this, because I think there's 2 more tiers past this, where you get some speed ups, you get some good resources, and some VIP points. So I think maxing Head Start is great. Like I said, the $100 promotions are great. I think Immortal promotion is really good if you're looking to get some value there. Any of like the Shining City or the research speed ups I think are good because it's just going to help you finish some of your techs and building upgrades a little bit quicker. Outside of that, you know, if you're going to do anything like the AP items or going into like the SP pool for your stamina points, I think has really good value there too. But like I said, I think the $100 packs, I think Head Start, maxing Head Start is great, and then kind of going in that order, right? So I think going for like Epic, I think going for Immortals, but really like the green gem value is really good. Then at that point, I think it would be something like Epic Immortals, speed ups, and then maybe going in and diving into your action point and stamina point pool. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of new updated kind of post version 1.0 global release spending guide on where I personally look at where you're going to get the most value right now for where IK currently is, and then in addition, what is actually available to us. With that being said, that's it for me. You guys can check out official IK resources in the description. You want to join our Server 8 Discord, where we also talk about Infinity Kingdom. We do weekly Tuesday meetings where you guys can join those. Anyone who's interested. Like I said, we might start doing something in the official IK Discord, but we're still waiting to try and get some particulars hammered out. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Peace!